Good evening, greetings from the State of Global Professional IGP, greetings from the State of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I'm your host for the evening. My name is Fatullah Shams, Social and Access for International Education Training Institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 2,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community, resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that is not effective between keys. One skill just background information. Education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. We believe that is not effective between keys. One skill just background informal education. So we provide student job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependent education is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corner of the world for free webinars, short competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like Trade On Portfolio Website, Resume Builder, Cover Letter, Motivation Letter, and Involve Knowledge Platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Keeps Learning Game, Website, Free Course, Conversations, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program, webinar, and offline online courses for you to help the learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our workshop conducted by global union professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of the abilities and personality. Speaking knowledge is crucial for the state of global professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with research and practice method. We must have a genuine concept for the learner represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP member are committed to offering effective best quality service and contribute on improvement so that individual who seek information can improve their skill level and hello. Before we move to the next, let me remind you for you to share, tag, and mention your friends in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind you for you to share, tag, and mention your friends in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, Rudra continues. We already completed 2,103 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with the continuous support. We already completed 2,103 web successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment is a very important message for you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account logged in, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account from us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy all feature with mismatch that you cannot do anything here. From now, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. You replace slide, you have to join read on our website. Now you can check all of our classes verified. Now it's easier and time oriented. Because the session, we will not provide you for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you're an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you're a host of IGP, you can download the certificate of gratitude. If you're an online life quiz competition winner, you can download the certificate of participation. If you're selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download lifetime membership easily. Besides this, we have participated in an award function which organized combined support with IGP. Download 18 types of certificate from our website within minutes. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Every 2020, 2021, and 2022. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic and Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2. Teaching English or foreign language and assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, App Scholarship Leadership and Management Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8. Art in Teaching a Special Program in the Arts, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Turing Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quizzes with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, education tools for teachers. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our Prepare Student Services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promise previously, but lack of technical problem, we're late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous credentials, to solve all issue from our can enroll, this a password, everything. You can check your report for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to check all button pages on our website. She would like us to benefit. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy ourselves. At present, we are going to start our 2104 webinar, which name is Best STEM Practice in Mathematics Education. And today, our speaker ma'am name is Chitra Lakshmi Balu. She is from Malaysia. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker ma'am, I will share a little bit about her. Mathematics expert and icon STEM, SJKT, Harvard Bahagain 1, Khedha. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible. Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing good. Yeah, I'm Miss Sita Lakshmi Balu from Malaysia. Would like to share about best time practices in mathematics educations. Okay. Now we are going to see what are the best time practices that we can engage with mathematics education. Okay. Little about myself. Okay, these are my contribution outside of schools and also international contributions. Okay, these are few words I want for my contribution in STEM field. Okay, now let's we see maths. Okay, maths is a challenging subject. Most of people think maths is a critical and challenging subject, both to teach and to learn. For teachers also is a challenging subject to teach and deliver the content correctly, and for the students also is a challenging subject to learn the concepts correctly. Okay, but it is also one of the most rewarding. Finding the right mix of fun and learning can bring a lot of excitement to the classroom. Actually, mathematics is a very, very interesting subject to learn and also to teach. Okay, to teach the mathematics effectively, we have to think what our student already love doing. What's their interest in learning? What are their learning ways? Okay, use this passion to create exciting maths lesson plans your students can relate it to. Okay. Mostly students love hands-on activities. Okay. Hands-on maths practices can engage students that have disconnected from maths. Putting away their pencils and textbooks and moving students out of their desks can re-energize your classroom. We cannot teach them the concept by traditional method, chalk and talk. We must change our teaching method to what we call it to student centered and also hands-on activities. To create the hands-on activities, um, what we call it STEM practices help us most to create the interactive lesson plans. Okay, if you are teaching elementary or middle school maths, find way for your student to work together. Kids this age crave peer interaction. Okay, play a variety of math schemes or puzzles. Give them a chance to problem solve together. Build real world skill in the classroom while also boosting student confidence. Okay, this is more about project based learning. We just ask them to solve the problem by creating a models or come up with their own ideas, projects, and so on. Or we also can train inquiry based learning where we throw the question to them. We just ask the question. We just ask them the what we call it the problem or situation something. We just give them and ask them to come out with the solutions. So they can learn what we call self learning. They can search somewhere. They come up with their own ideas creatively and critically as well. Okay, and be sure to celebrate all the wins. It's easy to get bogged down with instruction and testing, but even the smallest accomplishment were worth celebrating, and this rewarding moment will keep your student motivated and pushing forward. Okay, Effective maths strategy is so important for students. Okay, first, unlike other subject, maths builds on itself. Everywhere is maths. From the child is born and until he's leaving this earth, he will meet up with the numbers. Every day in our every daily life, we will engage with numbers. Like what we call, for example, time and so on. Okay, there's shapes around us, time, then what we call it, the price and the amount we take and so on. Okay, you can't successfully move forward without a strong understanding of previous materials, and this make mathematics introduction difficult. To success in maths, students need to do more than memorize formulas or drill times tables. They need to develop a full understanding of what their maths lesson mean. We cannot teach them by let them memorizing the concept. We must explain the concept of maths by using real life examples so that they can understand what they are learning, what's the important the content in their real life and so on, and how they translate into the real world. To reach that level of understanding, you need variety of teaching strategies. Okay, conceptual understanding doesn't just happen at the whiteboard. It can be achieved by incorporating fun maths activities into your classroom. Okay. When we give examples to teach maths, make sure the examples are related to the daily lives for the students, or what they encounter in their lives or their society and so on, so that they can relate the maths with their life. Repetition and homework are important. For these lessons are realistic, your student need to find the excitement and wonder in maths. That's why the inquiry based learning and problem based learning is playing a very very important role in mathematics teaching, because they must what we call they must feel the maths. It's really related to their life and their daily routine. Okay, we must without practices we can't make it perfect. So maths, to success in maths, to be a very what we call good in maths, we must do lot of exercises. So make them or give them lot of exercises, repetition homework, and in form of project based learning. Okay, now let me share some innovation in mathematics, what I have done in my classroom. First is addition for addition, and second is for multiplication, and third for times, mainly for times, because student have to memorize times. Okay, this is for addition. We can use it for subtraction as well. Okay, this means is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Okay, it's a normal table that everyone is using. What I've innovated here is the below parts, the answer column. I split it into two and name it as blue, pink, pink, blue. That's my innovation title, BP and PB technique, which B stands for blue, P stands for pink. So then we repeat with the pink and blue. Blue pink blue, blue pink blue, blue pink, and so on. Okay, then I add another part. According to the color, we have to add again the same colors. Okay, for example, 218 plus 235. This is for remedial people who can't understand the concept of regrouping. Okay, 8 plus 5. Okay, they can add well. The problem is they can't write the number in a right place. Okay, now mind. From their mistake, I make it right. Okay, let them write 13 in the answer box, but the instruction must be clear to the students. One box stands for one number only. Okay. 1 plus 3, 4. There's no number in blue, so let it 0. 2 plus 2, 4. And for the pink, there's no number, so let it 0. Now, they have to add the numbers in the same color box. 3, just write 3. 4 plus 1 in pink, so 5. 4 plus 0 in blue, 4. So the answer is 453. Okay, this is for the remedial students. Okay, this is for multiplication. Two-digit numbers multiply with two-digit numbers. Okay, 27 times 36. Okay. They have to write 2, 7, 36. Okay, now multiply the numbers and write the product on the colored box. One box, one number only. Okay. 7 times 6, 42. 2 times 3, 6. Okay. Now, do cross multiply as shown and write the product on the small green box at the centers. We have to multiply crossly. Okay. 2 times 6, 12. 7 times 3, 21. And now we have to add the product at the center and write the answer on the colored box. Okay, 33. Now we repeat the same steps before. Okay, add the numbers in the same colored box. 2, 7, 9. The answer is 972. This is for the students who can't remember the regrouping. Okay. My third innovations is for what we call it, for memorize the times. Some people cannot memorize the times, so I innovate this idea. This is basis the clock, where the clocks has the number 1 until 12, and the students must know the minutes 5 until 16. Okay, by adding and subtracting the numbers, the subtract the minus, okay, subtract and adding the numbers, they can write the times. Okay, for example, minus the hour from the minutes. 5 minus 1, 4. 10 minus 2, 8. 15 minus 3, 12. 20 minus 4 is 16. And the student can get the times 4. Okay. To get times 3, student have to minus times 4 from the time the hours from the times 4. 4 minus 1, 3. 8 minus 2 is 6. 12 minus 3 is 9, and they can get times 3. To get times 2, student have to minus hour from times 3. Okay. To get the times above 5, they have to add. For example, minutes, 5 times 1 is 6, 10 times 2 is 12, 15 times 3 is 18. Okay, students can get times 6. To get times 7, they have to add times 6 with the hours, and so on. Okay, by adding and subtracting minus with the hour, they can get times 1 until 12. This is for students who can't memorize the times but very good in addition and subtraction. Okay. Effective mathematics teaching strategies. Okay. First, let we see flipped classroom. Okay. F stand for flexible environment. Okay. We let the student to choose the flexible time for them to do their work. Okay. We cannot force someone. If we force someone, it will be not effective. Okay. Learning culture. Different people have the different culture to learn their contents. So let them choose by themselves. And intentional content. and P stand for professional educator. Okay. Focus on your learner by involving them in the process. Okay, that means flip classroom. Our focus is mainly for our students and let them involve in the process of learning effectively and meaningfully. Okay. Out of the class, before the class, students engage with students searching by themselves. Students are self-learning to get the informations. In the class, students get accumulate with new concept and terminology via digital media. Student may take notes and jot down questions for further discussion. Okay. During the class, it occurred in the class. Students explore new concept through learning activities, including peer discussion and one-to-one interaction with the teacher. Before that, in traditional way, teacher, what we call teach as a teachers, we search everything. We get the materials, we get what student have to learn. We design our plan, lesson plan. We design our answers also, what we are expecting from the students, and we just come into the class and deliver just what we give, what we have learned, what we have get, and let the student memorize. But in flip classroom, student will come up with the lessons and also answer. It will be a different way of thinking, and we can get the more information from the different sources. Okay. After class, students continue checking for understanding of the concept through higher order application in evaluations. Okay. They come up with their own mindset into the classroom, and we deliver our contents. If our content is different from theirs, they will go back and search why our content is different from theirs and get the answers. So self-learning occur automatically here. Okay. Flip classroom. Traditional model is outside of class. Okay. In class, students only remember and understand. Okay. But flip modeled, in class itself, student apply, analyze, evaluate, and also create. That's why I ask them practice with project-based learning. Let them create something with their own idea and their what we call interests. Okay. Second strategy is differentiated learning. Okay. We as educators understand our students. Not all the students are same. Just like our fingers, not all of our fingers are same. Okay. Like that also our students are with a different what we call mentality, with different background, with different abilities and different understandings. Okay, so our lesson must be suitable for all of them. We must create according to the students. Okay, for example, to make you clear about the differentiated learning. Okay, for our first selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb the tree. Okay. What we think is, it's fair to give the everything same to them. Actually, it's not fair because the ability is not same. Okay. For example, fish cannot climb the tree. Okay. Monkey can climb it very fast than fish. Elephant cannot climb the tree because of its weight, but it is strong than the monkey. Monkey cannot swim very fast, but fish can swim very fast. So, students have their own abilities. We must identify their abilities and make sure we deliver the content according to their abilities. Okay. For example, some students are very smart, very active. Okay, their body is smart. Okay, if you give them any hands-on, they can do it physically. Some students are very smart. Okay, what we call it, when we see them, they are like very quiet and look like dumb, or what we call very lazy. But if you give them the task, they will come out with the excellent answer. Okay, we cannot judge people by their looks or what. Okay, some are word smart. They can deliver anything very smartly. When come to documentation, they can't do it. Okay, uh, some are logic smart. They can do calculations very cleverly. Okay, when come to language subject, they can do it very well. Okay, some are nature smart, some are self smart, some are picture smart, some are music smart. Okay, so we must identify each and every of our students' abilities and make sure we deliver the content according to their level. Okay, that's the fair teaching. Okay, third is mental calculation. It is very, very important in mathematics teachings. Okay, without mental calculation, we cannot succeed in maths. Okay, not only we memorize the concepts, we just apply the calculation by doing our what we call it the solutions and so on. Please empathize the mental calculation to the students. Okay, why mental calculation is important in maths? It's easy to learn. It's called as Vedic maths. Okay, most of Chinese practice this. That's why they are very good in maths. Okay, okay, then it will increase our self confidence. Okay, not everywhere we bring our pen and paper or calculator and so on. When buying a small things also, student have to think a lot. Okay, to exchange the money, to buy the things and get the exchange. Okay, so mental calculation is important. Time saving, we don't need to calculate and so on. We don't need to write, we don't need to get the solution and so on. Okay, develop mental maths and logical, and it will be accuracy and speed. Okay, mental calculation means we do it in the mental. Okay, by imaginations. Important of maths, mental maths, stimulates brains. Okay, from their childhood, we have to train the students to do mental calculations. Start from the small numbers, 2 plus 1, 4 plus 2. Okay, just like that. Start with the small steps. Okay. Practicing mental maths keep our brain sharp and boost learning capabilities. Okay, memories. Mental maths relies heavily on the memory. It may look challenging, but practice makes easy. That I say. Practice makes perfect. So let them practice from their what we call it primary level. Okay. Then it builds your self-confidence and self-esteem as well. Improve region of brain linked to depression and anxiety. Okay. Useful in everyday life when technology might not be available or appropriate. Okay. Nowadays, technology ruled the world, but not every single thing. We need mental calculation in our real life. Okay. Mental maths aid in better understanding of mathematical concepts. Okay. Now, let we go for project-based learning. These are some project example of project-based learning that I have done in my classroom, and it is very effective for their uh, maths learning as well. Okay, simple. We go with the simple things. Okay, ask them to draw or build small modeling. Okay, maybe some models, shapes, come up with the creative products. Okay, and so on. Let them work with colorful things, peppers, sticks, okay, clay, okay, modeling clays, what we call it, like water and so on. So they will be what we call, they enjoy learning of maths. Don't let them ask them to memorize the mathematics. They will hate mathematics forever. Okay, these are some differentiate learning that I applied in my classroom as well. Okay, Some are like what we call it, they have to write and learn by themselves. Let them learn. Some need to understand the concept by creating some projects. So let them create a project. Okay. Some need what we call visualization. They need more examples, the pictures of examples. Okay. So let them learn with the objects and so on. Okay. Okay. There are also ICT games based learning for the students. Now every school, what we call uh, provided ICT facilities, so we can you can use it that also to make our lesson more engaging, fun, and effective. These are some links you can practice with your students. These are online and free, especially is free app mathematic apps. Okay, when your students are what we call so smart and finish all your tasks, let them play with these links. What we call explore more games in mathematics. Okay, now we go real life fun learning. Let them what we call uh, make them to feel, to understand the connectivity with the maths in their really life. Okay, let them explain to you what they have learned and how it connected with their real life routine and so on. The presentation will help you to understand your students' understandings. Okay, or let them create their own what we call learning environment, so you can know what they are facing at house, what they are facing in schools, and you can what we call change your lesson plan according to them. Okay. Another thing is let them sell and buy project into in your classroom. Okay. Okay. Another thing is what's high order thinking skills in mathematic activities. Okay. What is the ultimate challenge for maths mastery? If students want to master in mathematics, in calculations, they must what we call excellent in high order thinking skills. Or help students to truly understand the concepts correctly and not simply rely on memorization. Normally, I don't let my student memorize. I ask my students understand and explain so that they will remember for a long time. This problem will be tough, but the results are worth the effort. Okay. Powerful way to unlock problem solving skills. Stretch your children's mind and boost creativity. That's why what is very, very important for your students. Okay. Second, detailed solution available. Internet's okay. When you practice them to high order thinking skills where they have to think out of the box, we cannot what we call teach them this is the way to solve the maths. No, ask them to find the solutions. There's not only one solution for questions. In mathematics, there are many more solutions to get the right answer. We cannot teach them this is the only way. So make sure your students come up with their own understanding, their own solutions. Okay. By this, you are improving their high order thinking skills. Okay. We don't think we cannot think students don't understand, they don't know anything. We have to teach each and everything. No. Okay. Okay, another way to help the students by what we call train them and make sure they are participating in international maths competitions. For examples, Kangaroo Maths competitions from Australia, American Maths Olympiad, Depth of Knowledge Assessment, Thailand International Mathematics Olympiad, Singapore Mathematics Olympiad. There are so many mathematics Olympiads that are, which we call it international level, can make them participating in those competitions so that they can learn many things and also improving their critical thinking skills. Okay. Another is IQ games. We must practice them to train the IQ games from their primary level. For example, Sudoku, maths puzzles, solve if you are genius. This kind of questions improving their what we call creative and critical thinking, their imagination, their mental calculations, their way of thinking to solve the solutions, and so on. Okay, another is most important, we must practice them to train mental calculation as well. That's very important. Okay, arts maths activities. Okay, these are the few activities that I have done in my classroom, which I found that very, very effective for the students. You can give them maths puzzles like this, or I think maths, solve the maths using I think maths. It's maybe for languages, it's very easy to use I think maths. For maths, it's challenging too, but let them practice. It will help to your students to think out of box. Okay. Some effective learning activities. Okay. For example, make them a group, small group, or maybe a big group. So we provided the papers, maths puzzles. Let them solve. Okay, another is the maths, I think, fun maths games. Okay, and what we call just now I said that let them practicing their real life routines in classroom in their learning, where they use mathematics in their life when they go for shopping, when they deal with money, when they travel, uh, when they're dealing with time, and so on. So let them practicing and creating models, 3D models. Okay, these are the few ideas for creating teaching aids you can use with your classroom. I always practicing that I always make sure my teaching aids are colorful and student can touch and feel it. Not only for showcase, they engage with their what we call they deal with the teaching aids by themselves. That will be very very what we call effective and also meaningful for them. Okay, these are few charts you can use with your students as well. Okay, this is national flower in my country, Malaysia, hibiscus. So at the same time, I what we call teach them patriotism, and uh, at the same time, I teach them the concept of maths. Okay, mathematic apps in teaching and learning mathematics. Okay, first GeoGebra account. Okay, you can watch the tutorial video in the link and create your own GeoGebra account for free. Okay, it will help you to create the shapes, graphs, and so on, data handling. Okay, another one is Desmos account. Okay, you can watch the tutorial below to create your Desmos teacher account to play. Okay, for example, you can see here. Just clicks Desmos teacher. Okay, the first one, click that. Okay, now we have to create account. If already have, then it's okay. If it's a new thing, It may be helpful for your lesson. Okay. Just simple like that, you can create your Desmos account. It's free to use. Okay. Another is Grassable Maths activities. Okay. You can go to the link and uh, create your account. Okay, if you're a teacher, click that teacher option and log in the right corner to create an account. Okay. Another is Methicon account. Select a person icon to create new account. Here, the person icon is there. Then create new account. Select teacher option. Okay. Then account that you use to register. If you have Microsoft, click Microsoft, or you use Google, just click Google. Okay. Once you're logged in, explore as many as feature in the apps. Okay. How teachers can refine math strategies. Sometimes trying something new can make a huge difference for your students, but don't stress, try to change too much at once. Okay? We cannot change in one day. So let us change the way of teaching and learning for students a bit and bit, slowly but steadily. Okay. Know your classroom and students best. Pick a couple of your favorite strategies above and try them out. As a teacher, we must enjoy teaching. We must enjoy the lesson. Then only our student will enjoy. So, take your favorite things. Maybe if you are a colorful person, go with colorful things. If you are visualization person, go with the maps and charts and so on. If you are an aesthetic person, go with hands-on projects. If you enjoy your lesson, for sure your student also enjoy the lessons. Okay. Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. But integration of STEM through creativity and innovation in education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world nowadays in 21st century. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and I hope my sharing will be a little bit helpful for your lessons. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and go together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for
Thank
our
you,
question
ma'am.
answer
Thank you,
session, which is
everyone.
the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, I think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. There's no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Honorable ma'am, before I move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP notification for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP notification for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.reviewigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.reviewigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next line test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP knowledge take is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few processes for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. Join the online quiz competition properly. Please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.edioigp.com. Please sign in or sign up. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give the link for the session and join with the logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz. Is an example of best practice in making a film. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 41% people are right. Our second question is the recommended practice is really process that assured the best possible product is by. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 42% people are right. Our third question is when caring for a low vision patient, which of the following are best practice in caring for the patient? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 6% people are right. Our next question is the best practice in assembly. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is which practice will best support the teacher in establishing supportive and respectful relationship? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is compare organizational practice again based in class practice. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 89% people are right. Our next question is research in counseling identify best practice. What does best practice mean in this contest? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is best management practice to be used in a livestock operation are included in the. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 76% people are right here. Second last question of the session is syncretic is best seen in which practice? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 59% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is inclusive best practice result in, is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few from after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy as to safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you have a happy life, right to a goal, not a people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I shall hit the other button, I can also thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session.